finishes at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Match up, match up, match up.
Goran Dragic, 3 for 6 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Shot the ball, shot the ball.
Defense! Defense, let's go!
To P.J. Tucker for 3. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Houston takes over.
Side up.
From the outside, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And scores. Strong take.
Ooh, I like that.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Butler. JaVale McGee able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Goran Dragic. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
Don't let him split, don't let him split.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. And now Houston has the basketball.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
McGee powers it through.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Drive here, but the shot stays out.
Be alert. Be
To
alert.
P.J. Tucker.
Be alert. Get the ball, get the ball.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They'll take that any day.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
I got ball. I got ball.
Dragic. To Richardson. Jimmy Butler. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Screen, I got yours.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Eric Gordon at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter.
Oh yeah, I like that.
To Dragic. Driving right to the basket. Jimmy Butler. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Able to convert on both free throws. Miami's got it. Butler, defended by Tucker.
Come on, that's money.
Richardson.
Watch his back door. Watch his back door.
Butler.
Hand up, hand up. Ah, I missed it.
Not
I
that
missed it.
time.
Box that.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Butler to Dragic.
Switch.
Shot from in close, no good. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Rockets way out in front. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Short jumper
My boy,
off the mark.
I got it.
To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
I got it.
To Harden. To Fareed.
Shot.
And he hits.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second.
I got him. Trap. Got him. Double.
Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Harden with it up top. His guys holding the big lead.
Double.
Great dish to set it up. Slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Dragic to Waiters.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Dragic Not that time. To Fareed. Rises for the slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
He'd have the basketball. To Dragic. They'll go to Butler, down low. Eric Gordon snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency. Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
I got your help here.
Gets it in the left corner. Screen coming. Harden. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Butler sizing up Eric Gordon.
Watch cut.
To Dragic.
Hey, watch this screen left.
And it's Capella with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Shot, man.
Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Butler to Dragic.
Shot.
To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish. To Fareed. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Can't convert the free throw. It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Butler. Fine to shoot.
Watch your back.
Hill.
Come on, show me
Deep
something
two
better than that,
there,
baby.
won't
It's game
go.
time. Knock that down, yo. Knock that down.
Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. James Harden, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
To Fareed.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
To Waiters. Dion Waiters. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
You go. Trap this. Come on, you got it.
To Harden. Oh, had him going there for a second. And throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic.
Cutter.
17-footer at the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This